Hi, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for being patient with us.
We were trying to figure out all the things, including the freaking microphone. Rich already talking shit about the echo. Are we echoing? Are we good? We got these on because we are actually
We're not going to do it every
no. I
every
am
time.
I am exhausted. I was gonna say hungover from exhaustion, but I'm not hungover. I'm surprised you're not hungover.
I was a little hungover this
You
morning.
were?
Yeah.
You woke up early. April was not planning on crashing on my couch,
No, but
but
I
you did.
did. And I had a McDonald's Happy Meal today to kind of cure that. And we also had Jack in the Box last night. So I've been eating all the good stuff.
Super healthy.
Yeah. Anyways, we're wearing these glasses because last night we went and did Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. It was opening night and it was amazing. There's so much fun stuff we want to talk about that happened to us. And let's go for it. I'm not going to keep these on the whole time, but I am going to switch.
You put makeup on though.
I did.
I was too tired to do
Look
that.
at these lashes. I try
Those
to make it look clowny, but Dorina looks beautiful. Whatever.
That's very nice.
But I'm going to put these.
I
feel
look
very
like
tired.
post makeup. I'm exhausted. I'm happy, exhausted but happy.
And also
they gave me goth mermaid hair, and it looks good. It's just tangly.
And this week I'm sponsored by Stone IPA. Hair of the dog, right? So.
So you were hungover this morning.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got stories, y'all.
We do.
We got stories. Speaking of stories, I just recorded a podcast with friend of the show, Matt Donato, for his Certified Forgotten podcast that he does with other Matt. I was on it a few months ago for that Terrified, not Terrifier, Terrified movie. And we just talked about last night, so you guys should check that out. That'll be coming up,
Yay.
I'm sure, next week. They're very fast at putting those out. But we got stories, y'all.
We do. And hi, everyone.
Hello, who's here? Let's see.
Yeah.
Jerry says, love that thumbnail of my two moms and dad. He is our dad. We got Jimmy, Sam, Bryce. Oh my God, Bryce, you were with us in spirit last night. We got Eddie. Eddie's in Germany, y'all.
Oh, wow.
He's up late. We got Jimmy. We already said Jimmy. Mike, Brittany. Shout out to Brittany and her two little nephews that were born.
Yeah, congratulations.
Twins, y'all.
And I'll send you the link to these eyelashes because I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah, they're really cool. They look like cool spiders.
Look, they're so cool.
Yeah. And then we got Sexy Andrew, Mike, Rich, Aníbal. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't even know where to start. We are very lucky that we get invited to these Los Angeles horror events. And whenever I get invites to like screenings, April's my number one hoe that I always bring as a plus one if she can go. But I know specifically for horror nights, you never say no.
No.
It's like your
I can't.
favorite thing.
I've been, yeah, and I've also, if you guys know and have gone to horror nights, it has gotten so incredibly expensive. So I have gotten so lucky that the past few years, through Dorina and our other friend Eric, I've been able to go through like, the people that they know, they get invited or whatever.
Right.
So thank you, Dorina. Thank you, Eric.
Of course.
But this was a big one this year. This was probably the best one
In a
that
while.
we've ever experienced. Not only like the houses were great, but just like the whole experience that we had was completely new. And fuck, let's get into it. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Y'all, and also we also just started going live. This is literally our second week. So if you are able to support so we can keep going to these events, because we may have not paid for the ticket entrance, but we did have to pay for some splurge on some glam.
Yes.
So any little donations help us just have this little brand up there and hopefully keep getting invited to these awesome events. So thanks to you. And you can do that by going to streamlabs.com/horrorhos. We also just got a Venmo. Same thing, same location. Venmo Horror Hos. So thank you for that. Ask us questions. Let us know if you. I really actually want to know if people care about the Terrifier movies other than Bryce, because I was talking to Matt about this and he doesn't like them as much. Like most of my friends that are horror nerds don't love them, but April and I fucking love Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Like he is our boy. We are old 80s horror hos, and we grew up on Chucky and Freddy, and those were our boys forever, and they still are. But I never thought that at this age in my 40s I would find so much joy in a new slasher character.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty crazy how much we love art.
I mean, and we're not alone, obviously. Obviously, horror fans are really, really dedicated to loving horror. And then when there's someone that has been kind of, like, inserted into this world that's, like, very different and new. Like, he's a mime, and he's crazy, and he kills people, but he's funny, too. And, like, he doesn't say a damn word. Like, he's awesome. The movies aren't great. They're a little too long.
I disagree. The last one's great.
The last one's amazing. And I cannot wait for this fourth one. But I do think that, there's just something about David Howard. Jeez, I always mess up his name. David Howard Thornton.
It's hard to say.
Why does he have to have 3 names? Like a serial killer, because. But yeah, he just brought that character to life, and we're here for it. Like, I think one of my favorite things about Horror Nights was the fact that they really embraced art, and there was like roaming arts everywhere.
Yeah.
And every like scare actor they hired to play art were so good.
Really, truly, like, they were all embracing the spirit of David. I was really impressed. And they must have had so much fun doing that. Like, I wish I kind of did that. I feel like it would be exhausting because you're not just in the makeup and the heat, but you really have to have this really high energy, you know, to do that. But they were having a blast.
Yes, they were.
I loved them all. And there were like 20 of them. Like, it's kind of crazy just outside of the maze, just roaming around the park.
Yep. And they got one of our friends at one point, which was really fun because I saw him coming, but he was like, telling us to be quiet, and then he like snuck up on her. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really good. So so I want to read some of these comments before we get into it.
Yeah.
But also, please send in Streamlabs if you can. So shout out to Sam for letting us know that there's no echo. We love that.
Yay.
And that we were slaying the fashion game last night.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
That's so nice. Thank you. We tried. We actually really did.
We did.
And shout out to Patrick and his team for making us look pretty.
Patrick.
With the makeup
Made
and
me
the
look
hair.
like a goth baddie.
Yeah, really cool.
Not that we're not already goth baddies, but extra goth baddies.
But those red carpet lights, man.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Leonard wants to know about the spooky food. We will talk about that too. Yes. I'm also going to make sure we show some photos that we'll post on our socials, but we'll show you guys some photos today as well. So, first of all, here's the thing. We usually go to Horror Nights, and we just get to go with our friends, and it's great every year. This was the first year we walked the red carpet. Little old us. Literally old us. Because y'all know, they actually have the real talent there, right? Like the people that work on these movies. But then they also have the influencers. And I never have called myself that because I hate the term and I hate the branding and all of that. I think is stupid. But I'm just telling people we are aging Latina influencers, if you want to call us that. But we're not doing those weird, like, unboxing things and in the way that's you're modeling. We're not fucking models. We are fans that happen to have worked in the entertainment industry for years, right? Yes. But we're fans of the genre, and so now that we have this little brand, we got invited to do the red carpet. And as soon as we get there, you do the Getty Images thing where the lady holds up your name to the photographer. It's all very fast. And as soon as we did that was the first thing we did. Art the Clown was standing, like somebody dressed as Art the Clown was standing in the red carpet. So right then and there.
We met him immediately.
Yeah. We were just so happy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it was so fast. I feel like I almost, like I didn't even it just happened so quickly, like You take the picture, okay, go. You can take pictures now on the red carpet further down the line. There's art, okay, but it's just so chaotic.
Yeah.
But it was so cool. We did get a chance to obviously take pictures with him, and I think have some sort of interaction. But that was the first art that we saw, and that was really fun. And it was, the red carpet thing, it was a little nerve-wracking because it was hot, and, it's like, how do you stand? Where do I put my hands? What do I do? You'll see the photo later. I feel like I look really goofy, but it's fine. It's a really cool photo. So, whatever.
I mean, we all have terrible body dysmorphia. Because if you look at
really,
the photo, Angel looks amazing.
I need to take tips from her. Where do I put my hands?
It's funny when our friend of the show,
arms.
Perry Nemiroff, always talks about that. I don't know where to put my hands.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's such an awkward thing.
Yeah, just do this. No, I'm kidding. But no, it was just a really quick, fun experience. And then right after the red carpet, and the other fun thing about those events, whether you do the red carpet or not, is you get to run into all our friends. Like we ran into my friend Wendy, that y'all know from Collider, from the olden Collider days. Obviously, we were there with our friends like, Angel and Bridget and Matt and Amelia. But you even ran into a bunch of people too, because we were at this like pre-party reception thing, right? Mm-hmm. And so I got to meet your friend Kara.
Yeah, my friend Kara was there, and then
who's also a friend of the show, but I'd never met her in person until last night because she was working the event, right?
Yes, yeah, she was working at Universal at the pre-party, and then there was a couple of other people just in the horror community. This female director named Axel was there also. I hadn't seen her in months, so it was nice to see her, and a few familiar faces.
Just from all of the olden days of weird jobs and weird friendship groups, and like just because if y'all didn't know, April actually grew up in Los Angeles. I did. Unlike a lot of us that live here as transplants. And so you've met all kinds of weird people.
Yeah, all sorts of people. I know
everybody. So we were saying hi to everybody there while some cool people were walking in, including, first of all, I got to shout out Mr. Kyle MacLachlan was there. And I never go up to celebrities. I don't like doing that unless like a friend is there. Like April was there and she loves the Terrifier people. So I was like, okay, I'll go. Like if a friend loves the person, I'll go over there and be like, can you meet my friend? This, I introduce myself, etc. But I was not going to go up to Kyle and say hi. But I did really want to be like, you're my Paul Atreides. Just so you know, there is no Chalamet fans here. More like Chalamet, and you are my Paul Atreides.
Yes.
Because you are a man, sir, is what I wanted to say. But I didn't.
He was right next to us for quite a while, actually. So we could have definitely just said hi to him, but we didn't.
I know. If I was drunk, I would have been like, Raymond Daniel Manzarek.
I'm with Dorina, where I don't like going up to people, celebrities, to bug them or whatever. But the Terrifier people, I'm like, it's okay.
Well, they're also kind of new to the world.
Exactly.
So they're probably enjoying it a little bit, versus somebody like John Carpenter who's been around forever and he doesn't want to talk to anybody and he wants to be left alone to talk to his dealer. Yeah. So, Lisan Al-Gaib, Leonard. That's from Dune.
Oh, I never saw Dune. Please don't get mad at me.
She's not a...
I've never read the book.
You're not really a sci-fi person, except you're into Blade Runner, but not into 2001 and all those slow ones, right?
It just depends. It depends on my mood, but it's not my number one.
But yes, Jimmy, he was... Kyle was there because he is in Fallout, and they had a Fallout maze. Shout out to Kayla, who was there working with them, another friend of the show. They had a Fallout maze, and we'll get into all of the mazes. We actually were able to do all of them in one night, which was nice. Awesome. But yeah,
we got to do Terrifier twice.
Yes, and we'll talk about that. In fact, why don't you tell them what the hell happened while I put these photos up?
Okay, so we go do the red carpet. We take pictures with red carpet art, and then we go and have a drink at there's a place called the Chocolate Emporium or something like that. Anyways, we go, there's a little pre-party there, and then we kind of saunter on over to this other section where there was another party, and we go in there, and that's where we met most of like the high caliber people that were walking around. Like we saw Slash from Guns N' Roses, if you guys know who that is.
If you guys, if you,
I mean,
if
I don't
youths
know
who that is.
I feel like everyone's super young. I just feel old. But who else did we see? And then we were just hanging out. We're having
Like random people, like
we were
Chris
having, like-
Jericho and like for wrestling.
Oh yeah,
But he was there for Terrifier because he was in Terrifier 3, just like Clint Howard.
oh, I thought he was there for that WWE one.
Me too, but then I was like, oh yeah, he's in Terrifier 3 as well.
I forgot about that.
Because remember
In
Tom
the
Savini and Clint Howard and all
Yes.
those people were like kind of doing kind of cameos.
Clint Howard. I wanted to meet him, but he was kind of being surrounded by a lot of people.
He's also old.
Yeah.
I feel bad bothering older people.
So yeah, that's pretty much, we were hanging out at this little bar section area, and that's where we met like all the Terrifier folks came in. Like pretty much everyone that was in every Terrifier film. So I was freaking out because Damien Leone, the director, was like again across from us, like right next to us, and I was like, do I say anything? Do I not? I had a couple drinks. I was like, you know what? Hey, Damien, I love your movies. Oh, thank you so much. They were awesome though, and we met the girl from the first one. Man, her name escapes me.
Jenna,
Jenna, I believe is her name. I forget her last name, but she's awesome. In the movie, she's got like super awesome hair, but she has a shaved head now, and I'm like, I want to shave my head because you look so good. And she's like, you should do it. It's so liberating.
She was my favorite. She was chill. We were talking about.
She was awesome.
I was telling her I'm a composer because she's directing movies now. Like she was really really cool. And everybody else was nice too. She
Yeah.
was just the one that was like very friendly and welcoming and just our vibe. We were talking about how we both got shadow banned on Instagram for being political. So, but yeah, and then we quickly introduced ourselves to Damien because he was ordering a drink next to us.
Yes.
And so I'll show you guys some of these photos.
Yeah, throw them up.
Because what a dream. It was like what do they call it? A fever dream?
Yeah, like it was unreal. We basically, I feel like we really truly manifested this because I really needed it. And the world was just like, all right, here you go.
Yeah. All right. So here is us with this. So this is April with, I think her name is Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna Cannell. Someone said that's her last name.
Oh, it's so big.
Okay.
I don't know why it's like that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. There we go. These photos are going to be really big, apparently.
I was in a super rush. I didn't get to really do my hair, so I have this like little sprout that just like pops up. Look how cute.
Yeah, but she's a cutie, and not a lot of people can pull off that hair.
No.
Yeah, so that's Jenna from the first movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
First one, so we met her and she was rad. We talked to her a couple of times because it was a small space, so we kind of just kept bumping into the same people. Damien, obviously, I asked him at some point. I think this was like beer 3. I was like, okay, sure, yeah, let's go up to him. I'm like, when am I ever gonna meet him again? So did we not take one?
Don't be so big too. I don't know why these are big.
Dang it.
But yeah.
Well, whatever the case, you guys will see them in a better format later on.
Totally.
IG.
Yeah, we're gonna post them on Instagram. But this is like the problem here is the what's it called? We're on OBS, and OBS can be weird. So
I don't know. Wait, I don't know Slash from a Rihanna song? Nope.
what?
And Sam said, I know Slash. What an icon. Yeah, I think he's an icon. But then he said, I don't know Slash from a Rihanna song.
There we go.
Thank you, Flaming Mushrooms, for telling Chad. Look at him.
There's Damien and April.
He touched me.
That's funny.
I told people that he fell in love with me and I'm in the next Terrifier, but you know what? Maybe if I manifest hard enough, he'll reach out to me. I'm going to post that photo, tag the shit out of it. It's not psychotically. It just,
It's funny though because we kept bumping into them, and we'll tell you how we bump into them again.
Oh, so weird.
But also because our friends some of our friends know them, right? Like
Yes.
Angel works at Fangoria. She's the face of Fangoria, so she's interviewed these people so many times.
Yeah.
So it is funny to. Bryce says, "God damn it, I think Damien is hot."
Damien, I mean, I would. I would. And I think he's from Jersey or something.
I think he's East Coast, yeah.
There's something about that accent that I've always liked, so.
Oh, is he specifically Jersey?
I think so, yeah.
Interesting. All right, so then I want to show you guys...
the final girl in the Terrifier movies.
Yeah, and again, giant. Look at my fucking giant hair.
Lauren. Jesus. Lauren Lavera?
Yes, so they were all just next to us at the bar, so it was very easy to be able to talk to them. And she was not only really nice, because I was just telling her that she's a freaking badass, that we are old 80s horror fans, and that she's one of our favorite final girls because, she's a martial artist, so she's very good at what she does. Like, she looks physically like she could actually fight this freaking clown, right? But she's excellent at what she does. She's also like a really good dramatic actress. She's also freaking stunning.
She's gorgeous.
Like, this is not a great photo of any of us, and she's still stunning.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to meet her. The lighting there wasn't great, but damn.
We wore our Terrifier earrings last night.
We obviously did. Look at her little earrings. Yeah. Shout out to Etsy. Bryce is Lauren, my queen. And then finally, the man of the night, who was probably the biggest. It is wild how, there were other people there from the kind of horror nerd iconery, if that's a word. But everybody was there for art. Like, it's really crazy how this franchise blew up, and that even people recognized him, Mr. David Howard Thornton, without the makeup. Right?
Yes. I felt a little bad for him because you could tell he was getting pulled left and right, because of the popularity of him, and people just need him. Okay, you need to come here now
and take a photo with Art the Clown on the red carpet, and he's working basically.
Yeah,
he's that's
he was shoving food down his mouth, just to okay, where do I need to go next? But can I eat really quick? Yeah. And so we kind of snuck in in between food bites.
Yeah, no, because I was I don't want to bother him. He's eating, but fortunately he was there with Angel's friend that I met, Chrissy. Chrissy Fox is in the third Terrifier movie. So I was talking to her, and he happened to be there. So it was just easy to be able to be when you're done eating, just want to tell you we love you, you're great. And he was so fucking kind, and he needed to go, and he was still really nice and took a photo with us. And
he did not touch my shoulder.
He did not, but look at him. He's so nice.
He was so nice.
With his Terrifier shirt.
That's the move. I guess that's what you got to do. You got to
Terrifier Christmas shirt.
The horns.
Yeah. So yeah, we Rich giving me OBS tips. You need to put your pictures in folder and start an image slideshow on OBS Word. So in a folder first, and then I put the folder in there. Cool. Yeah, I was just doing them singularly because it's been a busy day with the earlier podcast I did and setting all this shit up. So thank you, Rich.
Thank you,
Rich always has tech tips. But anyways, those are the photos. We'll post all of these and more on the socials.
Yes.
But that was just... Y'all, that was just the red carpet and reception.
That was just 1 hour. Well, about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and then we said hi to our friends, which was great. And we're at this point I was texting with Matt and Angel to meet up with them to actually go to the mazes. And so we gotta look fancy for the red carpet. So I was wearing some nice shoes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go now back to the car after the reception to put my comfy shoes on, and then we'll hit the park. We go do that. As soon as we get back, we walk in through this weird entrance.
We were walking towards the main entrance.
Yeah.
But then, probably half a mile before that, there's a side entrance. And I see a bunch of people walking in, and I'm like, let's go this way.
Yeah, because it's
here. We detour, and lo and behold, it's the goddamn Terrifier crew. It's everyone from the Terrifier going in, and they just shove us in with them, and they think that we're with them.
Yeah, because we got our badges, and I guess we're all dressed up, right? And there was other random people coming from the party to the park. So they just escorted all of us to the maze, to the actual Terrifier house. And so, which a lot of these, every Horror Nights year, whatever is like the big maze, they'll have the cast and crew come in and then film them walking through the houses. And so that's why my friend Kayla, who works for Amazon, was doing that for the Fallout cast, right? That's why Colin McLaughlin was there. So we just randomly ended up with the Terrifier cast, and we had already said hi to them. I knew Chrissy, and so I was like, okay, we're just gonna go in with them. And it was pretty fun to see, you know, all these nerds like us get so excited about, you know, I don't think they expected it because they were just there for Horror Nights opening night. And I'm sure you can find some of these videos on TikTok, and we'll post some as well. But as we're walking into the maze, a bunch of people, you know, were recognizing David and Lauren and Damien. So all of these like horror nerds standing in line were like so excited to see, you know,
really cool.
their people. So it was really cute to see all of that. My favorite was actually seeing David interact with and Art the Clown just outside of the maze. They were doing that like Spider-Man meme, you know, pointing situation.
That was so fun.
We took video of that too.
Yeah. I think if you guys follow me on Instagram, I put a little clip of that. That was really cool. So yeah, we got to walk the Terrifier maze with the Terrifier crew, and that was like, I was like my night had been already made, like when I saw them just from afar, but then I got to meet them, and then I got to walk the freaking maze with them. It was wild. Awesome.
Yeah, it was truly a gift from the lunar eclipse.
Oh, yes.
Freaking gods. Like, it was just a crazy set of circumstances that led us to that. We are so grateful for that. And that's when, you know, we hadn't even met up with our friends yet, right? We just, that was leading up to going into the park. So it was just quite the start to a wonderful night. And I
didn't want to break off from them, but obviously friends are more important, and so we had to go meet up with them.
Right. Yeah. April's like, so we're leaving now? I'm like, yeah, we gotta meet the friends.
We gotta go meet
April was drinking at this point. She's like, let's party. You know, I'm like, no, they're gonna be escorted. We don't get to decide where we go. Like, I was like, now I want to go do Poltergeist, right? Like, I was like, I had my Terrifier fill. It was great. It was lovely, but I want to do my Jason and my Poltergeist.
That's why we were there.
Yeah. So go ahead.
We broke off. We met up with your friends. Or, I mean, they're my friends too. And I think we went over to Scarecrow. Was our first one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was in the lower lot.
Yes. So we went all the way down to the lower lot. Did Scarecrow, which they actually have at Horror Unleashed in Vegas that we just did. Like a mini version of it. And they did this one, I think, a year or two ago. So they brought it back. I don't know. Should we rank these as we go or do them at the end?
I mean, I know my favorites. I don't know if I can rank them, but I know what my favorites are, and they might be similar to yours.
Yes.
But that one's usually a fan favorite. So I always enjoy the Scarecrow ones, but there were other ones that were so good that it's not on my top. And you know that obviously Terrifier was specifically amazing to us for the experience that we had, but it was also really well made because they did a kind of a meta story. You know, like they obviously had sort of scenes from each of the movies and in the entire franchise. We were very happy to see Christmas art.
Yes.
And they were singing, "It's a Terrifier Christmas." It was so good.
Best.
We were so happy. The rumors that you get wet are untrue unless you're in Florida, but in Hollywood, it was mist.
Yeah.
We didn't get wet. It was pretty misty the first time we did it, but not the second one when we met up with our friends.
I can't believe I just skipped over talking about the maze. Yeah. I thought it was great. So they do hit all 3 movies in the maze. And I think it's probably my favorite one out of all of them. Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm biased because I love freaking franchise so much. Yeah. And just the experience of going through it. But even the second time around, I was like, oh, you start noticing other things, you know, that you missed the first time. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And I think the arts in there were great, and the scenes were awesome. One thing about Horror Nights, it's like, they're not super scary. Like, I don't think you're going to get too many jump scares. Like, it's more of like appreciating whatever the film is that they're basing the house on, right? So I'll get more into that later with Poltergeist and stuff.
Right.
So
yeah, but I also love the the meta commentary of having, sort of scare actors that are playing Art the Clown be in the maze while Art the Clown kills them.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's kind of a good idea for the fourth movie.
Yeah.
If they were in like a horror night situation, like that would be cool. But yeah, it was really, really well made. And again, every single scare actor that was dressed as Art the Clown was excellent. Just really good job.
Yeah.
Bryce says, envy has consumed my soul.
Oh, Bryce.
You were with us in spirit, Bryce.
Wait, but someone said hi to him, yeah? At one point?
David.
I don't think I was...
Remember I wrote down?
Yes.
He says, hi, Bryce.
Yes.
So you were there with us in spirit, is my point. Streamlabs.com/Horror Hos. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, support, just general support. Again, we'd love to know, do you even like Terrifier like we do?
Yeah.
Do you go to these events? Do you go to the haunts? Do you go to, whether it is a theme park haunt or just your local awesome neighbor that puts on a haunted house? Like, we have both here. I love going to horror nights, but then, and like Not Scary Farm and all those, and Delusion, but then there's also like our Burbank little neighborhood that's close by that puts on all these amazing houses, and it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It really is. And I love that we embrace it like a month before, a lot of people do.
Yeah, because if Christmas gets 2 months, so does Halloween.
Exactly. Christmas sometimes gets 3 months.
I know.
Which is so annoying.
It's not good.
Get out of here, Christmas.
It's not good. Jimmy says he sent a Venmo, so they're sending Venmo and Streamlabs.
Oh, thank you, guys.
So I wonder what he said. April deals with our Venmo.
Here we go.
I deal with our Streamlabs.
Thanks, James.
While she finds that...
How do I do this?
Oh, yeah, you're like, how do I check this? We don't know how to
Five Nights at Freddy's house was bad. Was it bad?
He's asking. You know what? I don't know shit about that movie. I know some of y'all are fans because you're youths compared to us. And I actually had a lot of fun in that house. It was the least scary because there was no actual jump scares as much as the other places, but it was these huge Chuck E. Cheese style animatronics that were really well made.
Oh, good.
So good. Like, I kind of loved it.
Exactly.
Even not knowing anything about it.
This goes back to what I'm saying is, like, they're not, like, a lot of these houses, like, there's not going to be a lot of scares in them. It's just more, like, appreciating, like, going through that space. And, like, holy shit, if you like Five Nights at Freddy's, again, I never played the game, and I tried watching the movie, I couldn't get through it. I'll try again. Don't worry, Jimmy. I know there's another one coming. But it was really cool walking through there. And I want to just, like... I just want to, like, walk around in there. I think at one point I said, like, I just want to, like, be able to, like, walk around in here and, like, hang out. Like, it smelled like pizza in one of the rooms, which was so good.
They were also playing... one of my favorite songs, The Romantics, Talking in Your Sleep. Is that a song that shows up in the movies or the games? Because I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, there must be. But yeah, it was really impressive. Yeah, I felt like I was in that Chuck E. Cheese from Five Nights at Freddy. I don't know what the place is called. I'm sorry.
Totally.
Please tell us.
Totally. Five Nights of Freddy.
Five Nights of Freddy.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones that we did.
Yeah. And yeah, we actually did it, I think, right after Scarecrow. And then we did...
Scarecrow was this year. I thought it wasn't as good.
It's just been so good past years.
Yes.
That then we where did we go? Oh, we did the Wyatt 6-1, if you guys are wrestling fans.
Oh, yes.
And which Matt and Amelia are fans, so they loved it. They said it was great, and as you'll see me talk on the podcast or when we publish our blog, I haven't seen wrestling since Andre the Giant died. So I know nothing of modern wrestling. I am an 80s baby, so I used to watch, Roddy Piper and freaking Hulk Hogan and all those people. So, but apparently it was really well made. And I still enjoyed going through it. Like the costumes were really good, the masks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Me not knowing anything about this, that area of wrestling, but I guess this guy passed away, which is really sad. He was very young. which Amelia and Matt let me know about. And I was like, oh, but the house was pretty good.
Yeah. It was cool.
A good little...
Oh, and then the reason Slash was there is because he did the music for the Scarecrow maze.
Oh, that's right.
So
yes.
We'll show this in our socials and when we post video. They actually had a lot of little Slash hats you could eat, which I thought was awesome, next to a bunch of fake snakes.
Yes.
Didn't love that so much.
I like the fake snakes.
She did. I did not. And then we did... That's when we went up because Jason was broken. Apparently...
Oh, yeah.
So the Jason maze had a few technical difficulties or something, so we had to come back. But somebody said somebody passed out. So I wonder if they couldn't handle it. I wonder if it was too hot. Hope they're okay.
Yeah, I hope they're okay.
I don't know what happened. But the Jason maze that we did come back to later, I also thought was fun. And April and I are not into Friday the 13th as much as all of our friends. We are into Nightmare on Elm Street and Chucky more so. So
yeah,
even though I don't love Jason like Leatherface or other characters, I still thought it was well made. I liked it. I liked the little like live stream story that they added that it made me wonder, are they going to do that for like a future TV show or movie?
Yeah, possibly.
So yeah. Were you into it or you didn't care? You don't give a fuck about Jason? Kiki mama.
I feel like this is one that kind of lands in the same area as Texas Chainsaw when they do it every freaking year. It was okay. I don't really care for Jason too much. Okay, don't kill me.
He's fine.
He's all right. He's fine.
Yeah, if it's Freddy versus Jason, we're always gonna
that's different.
Bet on Freddy, for sure. All right. Then what did we do? We also did.
Then we went.
Before we
did Terror Tram.
Right. Before we did, we talk about the rest because there's a couple left. While we were lucky to be at the reception, we got to taste some of the food, which you'll see photos of. I know Leonard was asking about the food. Leonard wants to know about that food. And they made these really awesome looking Art the Clown sunflower glasses. And we tasted them, and they were super sweet, but actually really good. There was like, what even was it? It was like chocolate raspberry cookie situation.
It was something like that. Yeah, it was almost like a sugar cookie. And then, the middle was like a chocolate raspberry. It was supremely sweet. Yeah. I'm like a savory gal.
Same.
But it was still good. So we ate some sunglasses.
Yeah, same.
Yesterday.
And this is basically what they look like. Like it was.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised how they make that shit. It's
super good. They had in the Jason Voorhees section or the Friday the 13th section, they had a Jason. I don't know if you took a picture of it or video, but a s'more, and it was like the Jason mask was the marshmallow.
Yeah.
That was really good too. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like a damn s'more?
Totally.
S'more what?
Exactly. Bryce and I are the same sometimes. He says Freddy, Chucky, and Art are my unholy trinity.
I love it.
I love those three for sure. We are huge fans. I'm trying to think what else we had to eat. But everything we got to eat was honestly good. People always say, the Tostitos with the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was for the, there's like a whole, because they know the demographic, there's a lot of Latinos and Latinas like us. Mm-hmm. They always have a Latin American maze, and then they have a Day of the Dead section. So you can get tacos and this like, you can open it's an open Tostitos bag with Tostitos and carne asada or like some sort of Mexican meat, and it was pretty good.
The meat was really good.
Delicious.
I did like it a lot.
And it's weird because my friends were like, oh, it's not as good as Disneyland. I'm like, I think Disneyland has shit food except for one place in the whole park.
The corn dogs.
What?
The corn dogs.
The corn dogs.
Or
the corn dogs are good everywhere.
in the bowl. I don't know what the place is called, but
in the New Orleans area.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only place that's good. Yeah.
Now I want soup in a bread bowl.
Yeah. All right, and then before we get out of here, unless you guys have questions or comments or support, streamlabs.com/Horror Hos.
Thank you.
We got another one.
James again. Wait, sorry.
What did Jimmy say?
Was that the same one? I'm awful at this.
You're new. You're not. What do you mean you're awful? This is the first time you're doing it.
I've been a professional haunter for the past 21 years.
Oh, he did send another one?
And I have a
what
very
does it
good
say?
chance of working for Universal myself. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So Jimmy, I think he said, because they're opening a Horror Unleashed in Chicago, because that's where he is.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I think he auditioned. So Jimmy, keep us posted, because
Yeah,
that would be
good
such a
luck.
fun place to work.
I hope you get it. You're going to get it because everything that we say on here becomes reality.
We manifest shit. here.
Exactly. You're going to get it. And thank you again.
Yeah, that's awesome, Jimmy.
so cool.
I hope you get it. That's so cool. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Jerry says almost el grito de Dolores Day. That's funny. All right. So the last few mazes we went to. So we went on Fallout, which I don't know if you guys are a fan of the show or the game. I started watching the show. I enjoyed it. I didn't love it like everybody else. I think it's a really well-made show. Video game adaptations can be difficult for me. Like I loved the first season of Last of Us. Hated the second one, right? So it just depends. So I thought Fallout was cool, but I didn't love it like everybody else. And the maze itself is, the set pieces for each room, they were all really well crafted, but the characters, except for Mr. Walton Goggins, every other character is a human, right? So having human scare actors isn't scary and it's not as fun as creatures. So... you don't know anything about Fallout?
I don't know anything
Did you
about
care
Fallout.
about it at all?
Not at all. Not one bit.
Nothing. Nothing impressed you.
No. But you know what's funny that you said that like the human characters don't scare you, but the human characters scared me in the Vegas Unleashed one.
That's true. That's true. And Bridget too. We were leaving. I think the Poltergeist maze which we're going to get to because that was actually my favorite. And we were leaving, and she screamed bloody murder at a security guard. So
it was really cute and funny.
But you're right, Flames. Humans are the scariest of them all.
They are, yes.
Yeah. You got a lot last night.
I did.
I don't know because you were drinking and chilling, but you got a lot.
I was totally sober. What are you talking about?
Eddie, if there was a Hannibal haunted house, my God.
That would be amazing.
I would love that. That would be our favorite, along with Interview with the Vampire.
Yes.
So Poltergeist. Let's talk about Poltergeist. That was my favorite. And it's the only one I got because they did such a good job. They obviously had scenes from the movie, the beginning with the little girl touching the television. They had a lot of the scenes with the clown that comes out of the bed. In all these different rooms that I loved because they changed it from previous years that we got to do Poltergeist. So both versions have been really good. But there was this one hallway with, different kind of corpse-looking tomes. And they look so realistic that you didn't know which one was actually moving or which one was a scare actor.
Yeah.
And every single time, like, I got. So I was actually
cool.
really, really impressed because I'm like Daria when I'm, doing this stuff and I never get, like, I feel bad because the scare actors will come up to me and then they'll be like, hey, boo. And I'm like, sup, dude, sorry. I know this is your job. You're good at your job. I'm just dead inside. I don't feel anything. I don't get scared. I have to, like, explain this to them. But I got during Poltergeist. What do you think?
I loved it. I think next to Terrifier, it has a lot of like animatronic stuff too that will pop out at you, which is also really nice. I thought it was great. Those clowns, just I don't want to ruin stuff, but just some of the visuals were amazing. I felt like the people behind me just were not loving it. But if you don't know the franchise that well, like me and Fallout, like I'm like, or not, it's not a franchise, but
if you haven't seen Poltergeist,
you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, this is just like this room. But there were some great jump scares in that.
Yeah, really, really good. Thanks to Mike in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Horror Hos. He says, I saw on TikTok that there is a 22-inch flaming hot Cheetos hot dog at Horror Nights. That seems absurd to me. Did you see anyone eating it? What was the most absurd food you saw someone eating? And did you see any influencers doing absurd things?
Ooh.
The reason I don't like being called an influencer is because I always see influencers doing absurd things, Mike. So that the first thing I can think of is there's plenty of people, and they're all, if I meet them, they're always nice. but it's a bizarre thing to be filming yourself all the time and performing. I find that really weird.
Yeah.
Because when we do these things and we're with our friends, we'll definitely use our phones to like shoot ourselves, like our reaction coming out of the maze, and while we're in the maze to get B-roll. But we're just trying to talk to you guys, like it's but it's not performance, right? We're just talking about it and trying to be ourselves and our weird ass authentic selves. But when you see influencers a lot of the time, they're just like, hello, oh my god, so happy to be here, and it's just really weird to me.
Yeah, it's weird.
So bizarre.
It's uncomfortable, and we don't want, that's why we don't like to call we don't like to say we're influencers, because we're not.
No.
We're just two gals that live horror, and we're just talking about it.
Yeah.
And we're here for it, and we're here to answer your questions
Yeah.
when we do cool things.
So yeah, there was a lot of absurdity.
Yeah, but we didn't see anyone do anything too absurd.
No,
at least I didn't, or we just don't pay attention to it. So
no, yeah, but I also don't. I think the weirdest thing I saw somebody was we were with our friends and we got the corn dogs next door to like the Jason Cafe, but then the s'more thing was crazy.
Oh yeah,
the Jason s'more face was
so good.
Yeah, and it looked really cool.
It was massive too. It was like the marshmallow was big.
Yeah.
So you had to like snake it. You had to unhinge your jaw.
Yeah. The weirdest thing I ate were these guys, the Art the Clown sunflower glasses cookies, because I just am so impressed that they made that. It was just so cool looking, and they tasted good. So
it was cool. I drank a beer that had like Jason Voorhees on it. I forgot.
Oh, that's right. The Anchor something.
Angry Orchard makes like they did like a collab, I guess. So there's like a Jason cider out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys are into beer.
Brittany says she likes our bracelets. I got us
you found
Terrifier friendship bracelets.
Look at those.
Look at that.
Yeah, so cool. Thank you, Doriana. And she got us these cool earrings.
Oh yeah.
With art.
Yeah, I'll close them up to the camera.
We switched them up and then
Here. Look at that.
From Etsy.
From this little cute store in Pasadena, Bones Bats,
and Botany.
Botany, yeah. Really cute. Really well made, too.
Super cute. Yeah, they're like wood or something.
Yeah.
I think the funniest thing that happened last night that you guys all laughed at was as we were leaving, we were going to probably the last maze, which was Monstros, right?
Monstros, yeah.
Which I really liked also. As we're walking towards, this is kind of like towards the entrance, so we hadn't gone there yet, so we go that way. And I see a group of people coming towards us and a very small Asian man. And I look over and I'm like, James Wan! And I touched his shoulder. We just like crossed and I just yelled out James Wan and I touched his shoulder. He's like, hey! And then that was it. And everyone laughed and they thought it was funny. And I love that.
It was just funny because she was, at this point she had many brewskis. And we also didn't have time to eat as much, right? Because we're at these events, you sometimes don't get dinner. You get like little appetizers and snacks. So at that point it was late, and like this little man was just yelled at by April, by drunk April, by drunk Aries Fire April, being like, James Wan!
James Wan!
Oh, so man. Good.
He's awesome. Funny enough, with last year when we went to Horror Nights, we got caught up with his group at some point.
Right.
And we got to like go, because they get escorted, and I don't know how we ended up in his group.
Right.
So we had a funny incident last year with him. So
yeah, it's fun to see those people.
I should have brought that up to him.
Matt Donato, shout out to friend of the show, Matt Donato. Were you listening to us talk about you in your head, Matt? Because we've been talking about you. He said, guarantee that's the most scared James Wan got all night. You are not
Thanks
incorrect.
a lot.
So funny though. But yeah, Matt, tell us when Certified Forgotten comes out. I was just telling them that we recorded that today, the Horror Nights episode. So tell the class, if you shall, if you please. And then shout out to Eddie. Thank you for the Streamlabs. We're gonna get out of here soon, y'all. If you got any last minute support, streamlabs.com/horror hose or at Venmo as well. Eddie says, manifesting the horror hose in the next Terrifier movie. Eddie.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Thank you, Eddie.
I got some footage of April post meeting the Terrifier crew.
Oh no.
I've never seen somebody freak out that much. It's funny, y'all. You're gonna see it. But
if I approve. I haven't even seen it. What did she take?
She did like a weird cheerleading situation. I was very impressed with how flexible she was in our mid-40s. But Eddie says, or asks, which movies or TV shows would you like as a haunted house? Ooh, that's a fun question, Eddie, that we haven't had before, because
yeah,
I did think of one house that I loved a long time ago at Horror Nights, my favorite house ever, which was Nightmare on Elm Street, years ago, that they did there. It was just so well made. They had like the cool classic bedroom scene with the claws on the wall, and they just made that look so well and so realistic. Like that specific maze at Horror Nights was my favorite of all time. So I wish they brought something like that back. I'm sure they will whenever they reboot that franchise, because I'm sure they will. But I of course would love a Hannibal one, specifically a Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal one. Mads Mikkelsen is officially our hot mascot of the Horror Hose.
Fuck
we
yeah.
both want to lick that man.
He's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And then Interview with the Vampire, of course. All my favorite horror shows would be great, but movie wise, do you have any? Let me think about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. That's a good question. I mean, I'm a huge Nightmare on Elm Street. That's my favorite slasher. So anytime there's a Freddy thing, I'm here for it.
I think if you're asking me what I would want, it's not what would happen. Like the day they make a John Carpenter movie into a maze, I will be so happy. That's not Halloween. Mm-hmm. Right? Because they've done the Halloween movies for so long. It's such a big franchise. But I prefer John Carpenter's other movies. Right? So if they did They Live, if they did The Fog, right? If they did Prince of Darkness in like a church, right? Like that would be so cool. The Thing. Imagine if they did The Thing maze.
Did we not have a Thing maze?
Maybe they did and I dreamt it. Did they really? And I just forgot because it's been so long. I'm going to look it up.
Maybe I dreamt it.
Because it should happen.
Oh, Dark Delicacies is gone. Our favorite horror shop.
Boo.
Oh, man. Burbank actually has a lot of horror shops, and we're not too far from them. I don't know. I usually go, but it depends on what I'm looking for. Like at Halloween Town, I go there for like shirts or costume stuff if I need it. They have a really cool like book section in the back with some art and prints and stuff that they do, that they showcase, I should say. I guess I haven't been to Mystic Museum in a while, but maybe that one. Do you have any?
I mean, well, the ones that April mentioned are really good, but I actually like specifically horror. It's actually like Halloween Town is such a classic in Burbank because they have the costume one, but then they also have the home goods one. So I really like perusing there, you know.
Yeah.
And then they also have what's it called? I'm blanking on the name. Not Mystic Museum, but it is.
Is it in Burbank?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know Memento Mori in Hollywood is also really cool. Like they have bones and stuff and dead things.
And dead things. Also, Killer Fitness, we just met.
That's right. There's a fitness studio that they opened up in Burbank, actually where Dark Delicacies was last at, and it's called Killer Fitness, and it's owned by a gal named Vanessa, but she goes by Horror Vixen. We got to meet her last night. She was very cool.
Yeah, she's friends with Angel. She was very nice.
Yeah, super cool. Brittany, I'm not from Orange County. I'm not an Orange County girl living in an extraordinary world.
She's from Los Angeles, mija. Los Angeles. Angelina.
What did Rich ask?
That's funny, though, that you thought she was from OC. Matt says...
Oh, Good Guys Factory. Someone said Good Guys Factory.
Wait, did Matt say when he's dropping the show?
I don't think so.
I didn't see it.
Ooh, Freddy and Pennywise crossover. That would be cool.
Oh, he says, he says, later, I've been stuck at work all day. He didn't tell us when it's coming out. All right. That's fine. I am finding, it says, The Thing Assimilation was a haunted house attraction which first appeared during 2007 Halloween Horror Nights. Do you remember that? Is that what you remember?
I guess so.
Because I went that year.
Yeah, we've been going to Horror Nights every year since.
Yeah. Maybe they did have a The Thing house, and I don't remember because it was like 2007 was almost 20 years ago.
You know who would know immediately is Eric Goldman.
Yes,
He'd
has
be
a
like,
crazy
oh, that
memory.
was the year that they did this and this. And he would just, his memory is like
Insane.
Quentin Tarantino when you ask him about any movie
Or event
anything.
or-
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
how does your brain do that? I love it.
But yeah, any John Carpenter movie would be amazing. That again, that's not a Michael Myers movie. Even Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, like when they do those little Easter eggs at those. Mm-hmm. I gotta read this comment by Brittany. So Brittany says, okay, Gwen Stefani is from OC and your speaking voice reminds me of hers.
Oh, shit.
So number one, Brittany, April did actually grow up as a No Doubt fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Gwennabe, or I was. Not really so much anymore. 'Cause
No.
She's just gotten real weird. But
Yeah.
she used to be cool.
She used to be cool. Or we thought she was.
We thought she was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sigh.
Leonard says, well, I'm not that into horror. I would walk through an underworld house. That would be fun too. Imagine
Underworld.
Imagine a freaking Bram Stoker's Dracula house.
Oh, that would be awesome.
My goodness. Yeah, I mean, I would love a freaking Mandy house, right? Nicolas Cage Mandy.
Oh my god, that's
That'd be
right.
great. But would they do that? I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know, because I would fucking love that. That would be
I mean,
amazing.
they probably will. Remember, we're gonna
Manifest this shit.
everything we say in here.
Maybe when we get older, all these movies will become just really big. Hopefully.
Yeah, you never know.
But there's so many horror movies I would love to do a haunted house.
Bryce also said he'd love if they did a Black Phone one. They could make. Did they do a Black Phone? They just have the Black Phone section or area.
Yeah, so the Terror Tram is a Blumhouse situation, and the Terror Tram is basically usually the studio, the Universal Studios tram that the day tour, and that takes you through all of these filming locations and the Psycho House. But for Halloween Horror Nights, you get to get out of the tram and walk through the section leading up to the Bates Motel and the Psycho House, which I love doing. So they usually will convert that into a themed experience as well, and this was all Blumhouse. So, you know, Megan, Exorcist Believer, including The Black Phone, Insidious. That's where we take our little photo with Norman Bates every year. That's like our family photo. And every so often, our friend Mike Kalinowski is literally doing Norman Bates. Every year, I think he's there. But so maybe on opening night you get him, maybe not, because they switch around the actors, so they actually get breaks. So it was fun to see him there. And he has to stay in character. So it was very like, hello, you know. But I definitely said, hey, Mike. I mean, Norman. Oh, a Suspiria house would be so cool, Mike.
Yeah.
Matt says Demon Wind house. That would be awesome if they just had all these exploding dolls. I would love that. Yeah, Brittany, Mandy's an indie, so they don't do shit like that. I mean, the Monstros thing just became a thing, right? And that's one of our favorites, for sure. Like, especially that outside area.
With like Yorona was there. She was really cool.
The scare zone?
Yes. Oh, that right when you exit? Absolutely. All
Yeah.
the fog. I always feel like they gotta crank up the fog in that whole park.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I want people crashing into things. I also think it would be cool. I mean, they would never do this just because I think it's just too hard to do it in case they accidentally grab the wrong person. But if they would have, I said this last night, people that they hired that walk through the maze with you, but they're actually part of the experience, and then like someone comes out and grabs them. So that would be cool. But again, it would be kind of hard because it's dark in there. Who knows, like, you know, accidentally grab a wrong person and that person gets mad, whatever.
Yeah, and I guess the characters themselves have to see through their masks.
Exactly.
They do such a good job of going like this and not touching you, I would be punching people in their faces all the time. And so
Oh,
like
yeah.
their job is hard. It looks really cool, but it's got to be really difficult. So all right, kids, we have gone past our hour, so we're gonna get out of here unless y'all have any more questions, support, concerns, criticisms. We take them all. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We had a crazy night. It's for sure the best horror nights we've ever had. I don't know if it'll ever be that good. It was an amazing time for our 80s horror inner child
Yeah.
for both April and I. So
Yes.
we'll make sure to post all of the things.
It was so fun. So thank you.
Do you have like if I ask you really quickly, top moment?
Meeting the whole Terrifier cast in that bar. And then also, yeah, that and walking through the Terrifier maze with the Terrifier crew.
That's pretty good. I think my top moment was watching Matt Donato and April run up those stupid ass stairs, because at Universal Studios Hollywood, there is a long stretch of 4 escalators to take you up and down from the upper to the lower lot. And these crazy kids went up the stairs, not the escalators. These stairs. And we had to do it twice because the Jason freaking maze broke down. So they went up the stairs holding their beers twice. And they beat us, even though we were on the escalator.
We ran up those stairs. It was
Tan
hard. I
locos.
think there's almost 400 steps. It was rough at the end. But we did it. Thank you, Matt, for doing that with me twice.
Que loco se ponen. This is why they're the most in shape people. They work out every day. We did not. The rest of us did not. So, anyways. But, yeah, that was my favorite moment. Other than April yelling James Wan at James Wan.
I mean, that was hilarious, too.
So good. All right, kids. We will hopefully be back next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging. Please like, subscribe, all the stupid shit that influencers say. But guess what? We're not influencers. We're just horror hoes having a good time talking horror with y'all. So thanks for being here in a little new community. As always, I am on my Discord every day, all day. It's the best Discord on the internet. It's the best community on the internet. And that is available to you via joining my Patreon, patreon.com/DJBruja. $5 a month or more. But $5 a month, you got $5 a month to spare. It's so fun hanging out there. And otherwise, we are here hopefully most Fridays and on the socials. Horror Hos everywhere. I'm DJ Bruja everywhere. What's your thing? Dr. Harley Quinn?
Yeah, it's DRHQ. I've loved Harley Quinn since she came to life in 1992, I believe.
In the Batman animated series?
So whenever I get anything, I'm always DRHQ. I try to secure that.
Yeah.
Still here, 45 years old, still trying to be Harley Quinn.
I hear you. I hear you. All right, kids. Again, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Later, hoes.
Bye. The Terrifier.
Oh, that's right.